Speakers of Heidelin is made possible by our generous patrons. Special thanks to our Supreme and Master Speakers, Omeji Cat Comet, Arisu Yamakawa, Alex Franco AV, Winebow Brood, Aurora White, Psyche, Asuta Starbreeze, Cletus Oreo, Lily Black, Bob Cece, Mictor Rabentau, Anathus Moonscar, Pamela Isley, Elenriel Maximus, Codrith Novelist, Mira, Celestau Notrell, Lazy Boy, Luke Osborne, Tex, Kai Lin, Arthur Law, Beridan Derard, Cypup, Spencer Christmas, Celine DeLune, Edwin, Webster Wolf, Severa, Circa Barrakiel, Kazran, Ventos Tia, Ryark Forbear, Late in the House, Tony, Arcadia Lunashine, Framboise Zaccaro, Bergie Fudge, Seffield Cafe, Gregorium Cartus, Eros, Uananitsa, Tyler Curlyfries, Nat Clay, Chibi Duo, Jace Adama, Rurik X3, and Rivicus. Get early access to audio and video versions of the show, including the post-show, by supporting us at patreon.com/SpeakersXIV. Thank you. Good evening, Aorcians. Welcome to Speakers of Heidelin, episode 476. I am Likil Brayson, and I'm joined today by Georgi Wiston, Mela Vanadar, and No Rolo Des. Hello. It's the October 25, 2025. I don't know.
What?
Decided to just say dates weird
The October 25.
It's October 25th. 2025. Today we are going to talk about, we're going to speculate a little today. It's the week before the live letter. Live letter is in less than a week if you're watching this live, and if you're watching this on demand, it's even less than a week.
On Halloween.
It's on Halloween, on Friday the 31st, which, reminder, Spooktober will also end on that day. That's the last day of Spooktober. Just wanted to mention that we are, first of all, that Friday is busy. We are covering the live letter in the morning, and then we will have our final Spooktober day on the evening, which includes Houses of a Realm, or HOR, which you can still apply to if you go to speakersxiv.com/Spooktober25. There's a link there. You can click that, and then you can apply there. Many prizes, including a guaranteed Figmental weapon and lots of mounts and minions and gear and housing items that you can choose from if you win, if you're top 3. Okay, so go do that. That's all happening, and also, of course, we'll be playing Silent Hill F. We're not going to finish, as you can probably, if you've watched our playthrough, we're not finishing Silent Hill F on Friday, so it's just going to continue on until November.
Done.
Yeah, until it is done. Update on the audio version. We have finally done it. The audio version, we have switched host, which was a big process that involved sending email exchanges, which I found very odd. But we were able to switch over, and we are in the process of ingesting all of the missing episodes. I think we were 10 weeks behind. So if you're subscribing to our audio version, you have probably noticed that you're getting a new episode every day, and that is going to be the case until it catches up around next week, which I think is on Friday the 31st is when it actually is done. So yeah.
Why are you surprised at how many emails? What would your preferred method of communication been?
Press button, transfer.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the future we're not.
Transfer, please.
That's for a long time away to actually that easy.
It was more involved than press button. Well, press button was involved.
It was more involved than just
more happened. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's more involved when you're transferring your media from one company to another.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So the audio version, also a bit of an apology if you listened to one of the first episodes that came in after we had switched, which was, I think, applied to pretty much every old episode as well. That is now, it should be gone. They have a mid-roll option that's on by default that adds. We used to have that before on our audio podcast, but it was dynamically inserted. So if there was silence for an extended period, there would be an ad. So between segments usually, and instead, this one's a hard every 15 minutes. Every 15 minutes, the podcast would be interrupted by an ad. That's not good when you have a 2-hour show.
No, that's just a
8
Twitch
ad
experience.
breaks, and it's 2 ads too. Like, it runs 2 ad rolls every 15 minutes. I've turned that off. They are placed manually. Only one. So that's the update there. Yeah, that's it. You can listen up. You can catch up. Obviously, if you're an audio listener and you only listen to the audio, you will hear this a week from now when it's already done and you've already wondered what the fuck's happening. Now you know. Here's the explanation. Okay. That's that. Update on the audio podcast. So welcome back, audio listeners. You are a pretty significant portion of our audience, so it is important that shit works. And I just thought we would be... Yeah. I felt trapped in this, like, the cage that we were in with our old host, because it seemed so impossible to switch, because every time I was like looking up like how to transfers, like, you might have to start over, and I just the idea of doing that sounded horrible. So anyway, it's over now, hopefully. Let's see how long this lasts.
That's good.
Yeah,
because the way you framed it originally, it made it sound like you just didn't want to send a couple of emails. So it's good that that's actually more complicated than that.
It was, yeah, no, I didn't know what to do. Well, all I knew is that they have all my files. How are we going to transfer 100+ episodes from one company to another? Turns out, through a lot of
100+.
Yeah, it's 100+.
Well, no, I think our host
5+ episodes.
No, our old host capped at 100, so anything past 100 really? Got deleted. I actually don't know if our current host will just let us go indefinitely. That doesn't sound like a sustainable system. You know, if we had 1,000 episodes.
What doesn't sound? Yeah, but you know what doesn't sound like a sustainable system that exists? YouTube.
So true. That's true. Yeah. Anyway, welcome back, audio listeners. Let's move on. It's time for recent events. Right. Well then, we have some shilling to do at the top of the show here. The cookbook, which we have been talking about ad nauseum on this show, but now it is actually out. The Ultimate Final Fantasy XIV Online Cookbook. No, sorry, it's just called the Ultimate Final Fantasy XIV Cookbook. Returns in the highly anticipated Volume 2, centered around critically acclaimed expansions Shadowbringers, Endwalker, and Dawntrail.
It does have online on the book.
It does, yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't like that necessarily. I suppose that's the name of the game, though. Yeah, we are Final Fantasy XIV Online. That's the logo.
Well,
which is a bit.
Is the name of the game Final Fantasy XIV Online, or is online? Because I remember Yoshi P talked about this before, that he didn't like that online was used in conjunction with Final Fantasy XIV. He wanted it to be its own title, not have like a subtitle, because it is a main line. So I think officially it's
the
Final Fantasy XIV.
The lodestone has Final Fantasy XIV Online, though.
Does it?
In the logo. On the lodestone, yeah.
Interesting.
Against his wishes.
Yeah.
It may be against his wishes, yeah.
All right, featuring incredible flavors from across the first, Garlemald, from across the first, Garlemald, Thavnair, Old Sharlayan, Elpis, Tural, and even the far edges of Ultima Thule. The recipes inside this lore-rich 192-page hardcover book offer easy-to-follow instructions and gorgeous photography, not photography.
Photography. You have to buy a cookbook to get all the lore in this game now.
My God.
My God. What next? You have to buy the Final Fantasy XIV Online LP 5-set collection to get a, Y'shtola lore.
That's all the Y'shtola lores and the LPs.
God.
There is actually... Yeah. It is surprising the amount of lore that is in these.
That's true.
Yes.
There's a lot of, Well, it's from Ultima Thule. What recipe?
Create cuisine inspired by the world of Final Fantasy XIV, including an alpine breakfast, tacos de carne asada, which is the correct pronunciation, and the pudding of perseverance and prominence, and many more.
Oh, pudding.
Pudding. Key features. So what do you think when I say pudding of perseverance, Mela, and prominence? seeing as you're British. Pudding can mean anything.
In my head, I see a cake.
Okay, you see a cake. I can probably assure you...
There should be a carrot cake in there for the lopperit.
It's 100% going to be like some sort of flan-based thing.
Probably. Oh, not a flan.
Because that's what most of the world views a pudding like. Okay.
I like that the second thing listed, if you look through the cookbook, is frumenty. Oh. Which I'm sure is is nice and it's very English heritage coded.
Yes.
Where's the one? I think I just saw. Oh yeah, here you go. Here's something that'll teach you that might be from Ultima Thule: baked alien soup.
That one
made of baked alien.
Isn't the alien onions or something? Isn't that what it was?
I think it is.
It's baked onion soup, but they were called alien onions.
Oh, I see. Feel like you've just like sliced up like a bug-eyed alien.
A very kind person posted the table of contents on the subreddit, so you can have an idea of to what you'd be getting.
Oh, there you go. Go check that out on the subreddit. Okay, now for something very irrelevant to us, but curious to just bring up as a...
Speak for yourself.
There are new themes available for... And I know you're all using this, so
oh yeah, the weebs in chat are foaming with excitement.
For Line, your favorite chat client.
I use it to talk to all my Japanese friends.
Yeah. Are you ready
to... Not an inaccurate description of what people use it for.
Are you ready to level up your Line chat experience? Here's a brand new Line theme featuring your favorite Final Fantasy XIV minions. These adorable doodle-style minions are here to brighten up your everyday conversations with your friends, family, or fellow warriors of light.
It is very cute. I do really like it.
It's a nice theme.
If you are someone that uses Line.
Maybe it'd be cool to have it, on an app that anyone outside of Japan uses.
Yeah. It's interesting.
For non-weeb purposes.
It is interesting.
I mean, it's kind that they even included this on the international lodestone.
Yeah, it is interesting.
I guess.
Where is the 14 Discord crossover? Why
am I going to Discord?
It's very interesting because Discord was created by people that played 14 that were they needed to find a way to chat together. And
I don't like that lore.
You don't like that lore? This 14 is part of the reason why we have Discord.
Maybe it just needs people to reach out to Final Fantasy XIV, because I feel like that's how most of these collaborations happen. Mm-hmm. They reach out to 14, not the other way around.
Yeah,
that's true.
That's true.
It might.
And then 14 doesn't say no, apparently, a lot of the time.
Right.
Might explain why Discord barely works.
True. Well, yeah, the original founders of Discord, I think, sold out, but I'm sure Discord was worth a lot of money, a lot more than it was when they made it. So I don't blame them for that. So this is Line for the 1% of our listeners and viewers.
Truly the 1% use Line.
That is generous. I like to be generous to our Line users. You are a big a strong 1%.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You are correct. There is an official Square Enix Discord. There's also an official Square Enix Music Discord, which
I've left it now.
Have you left it already?
It kept pinging me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
Yeah.
And I think that
I didn't win the dollars.
They did announce that they were starting to give them out. So they said in the next couple days, but it's been a couple days and I haven't gotten anything. So I might not be sticking around either.
Yeah. So there you go. If you're using Line, go enjoy that.
People who use Line for their weebiness also need their weeby makeup to look their best while they're using Line.
Because we're going to move on to another topic.
Makeup?
We are definitely...
uemura sounds like a weeby makeup brand, so probably.
Yeah.
Does it sound like a weeby makeup brand, or does it just sound like a Japanese makeup brand?
Well, it's... Yeah, it is.
Here is...
Look at that.
The uemura.
We're talking about these. Yeah. We're talking about these collaborations in order of most to least relevant to us.
Yes, yes.
This is
Shu Uemura and Final Fantasy 14 they have a collaboration cosmetics line right now, and they are there, and you can get a lot of stuff for your skincare.
You can see them being modeled by these women. One with the most frazzled hair in existence. That is really, really frazzly on the left there.
Yeah.
You got that K-pop Demon Hunters hairstyle.
Yeah. I guess Shu Uemura doesn't do hair product. It's just makeup.
It's just makeup. There's cleansing
But get that cleansing oil, guys.
There's an eye sculpt palette. There's a Kino Care Nudes Gleam.
Ooh.
An eyelash curler with a
with a Moogle thing. That's cute for your eyelashes.
Yeah. And of course there's eyeshadow palette. I read English word. I read French. I read French word. I read French first. Eyeshadow.
That's
palette.
The one that's nice because it's in a like that. You can't see it, but it's in like a Heidelin crystal case, which is not just a print. It's like a embossed.
This is what they usually do when they do like a makeup lines. They have like a flagship like palette that has like the sign on it, or a palette if you're French.
This isn't. They don't have everything at the top though. There are other things as well, like the the lipsticks.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's all sorts. Though.
We are so qualified to talk about this, guys. So take our advice to heart.
I would personally recommend the eyelash curler W.
Right.
Because it's nice if you have. Don't eyelashes go in that direction already?
What do you mean?
Don't they already curl? Mine curl.
No, it's to curl them more. You know, like
how curly do you want them?
You know the exaggerated curl.
I know.
But
mine are already too beautiful.
I have to say,
I don't need the eyelash curler W.
Eyelash curlers are modern. Like they look like a torture device.
They're scary looking, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. Yeah,
they are scary.
Yeah,
I did not understand what they were when I was younger.
Yeah.
No, I thought they were like peeling your eyelids off.
Yeah.
Like that.
Like the butterfly man.
Yeah, like the butterfly man. That's a reference that Lakil is upset that we're making.
Yes, I don't like that. You can get cleansing oils. I think we've talked about this enough now. We can move on.
You don't have any other opinions?
Oh no, the pulse thing. Oh, I don't have the pulse slide. Oh shit, I'm spoiling everything here. We don't have a pulse slide.
Don't spoil it.
We don't have the pulse slide, but we'll mention that as well. Let's say this looks most like pulse.
Okay.
That does look most like pulse, yeah.
The Final Fantasy 14 Remix Album Volume 2 Deluxe Edition is now on sale. We've talked about it before, but now the album is out. You can buy it now. Physical.
The collection gathers a whole host of arrangements across genres, including EDM, future bass, house, technopop, and electro swing. I have listened to the album. Swing. I need to listen to it again because I don't remember an electro swing song being on it.
Right.
I don't know what future of these genres. I don't know what future bass is.
It's like you will know about it one day. Let's just say that.
Yeah, you will.
It's super. It'll happen.
You can get your Pulse album physical anywhere they sell physical. Well, in select stores. I'm not going to.
Not anywhere.
On the Square Enix store is probably the most likely place to find this.
Go there. Guaranteed to be able to get it there probably. And then digitally, you can get them at the following: iTunes Store, Amazon Music, Mora.
Oh, Mora.
Mora again. Something, Animello Mix, and something else. Go there, check it out, enjoy Pulse.
That's my favorite.
We love never letting go of bits.
Yeah. My favorite is the second Mora. It's always been my favorite.
Okay. Well, there you go. Pulse. Let's get some MogMail out of the way, guys. Yeah. All right, let's jump into MogMail. Speakerscv.com/MogMail.
That's £25.
What is the album?
Quite expensive for an album in this day and age.
Is it? I don't know.
A little bit.
I guess so.
Most music albums are closer to like £10-15. which I guess is quite cheap, maybe for music, but
Yeah.
just an
I remember having to pay a
It's just
little.
an observation.
It was whatever. Yeah, yes, MogMail. This is from Ines Gwendolyn from Phoenix regarding Azys Law. This is, if you remember, this is 2 episodes back.
Oh, yes.
This is the one that was very interested in Azys Law. Okay, so I was not originally going to reply, but I thought that I had to defend myself. Yes, I do in fact spend most of, if not all my time in Azys Law. Why? I don't know exactly. And let it be known.
You don't have to defend yourself from Mailer.
No,
You do.
that's true.
I'll fight back though.
Yeah. And let
This
it be
is the
known,
war.
Azys Law has 4 weather conditions, though many might not know it exists. The 4th one is called hyperelectricity, and it can only be triggered once for like 5 minutes every window.
For the Proto Ultima, yeah.
The window is determined by when the reward fate Prey Online was up last. I recommend looking up the weather because it's truly beautiful. It's a deep red with particles and fire flying about. You can also see it in Dunscaith in the Proto Ultima fight. The weather icon next to the minimap will have Proto Ultima in it. Oh, will it? Oh,
Yeah.
That's interesting. This also leads to
Generally,
my
if
next...
there's a weather effect that's dependent on a fate or a boss appearing, that boss will appear in the weather icon.
Interesting.
I know it
like
definitely
Regina.
happened with... Yeah, exactly.
I look at that so rarely, the weather thing, but yeah, that's
Curl Regina's the rarest of them all for me. I've almost
You're
never seen it.
If you're a fisher, Lakil, you look at weather more frequently
That's
than
fair.
the
That's
average
true.
person.
Yeah. This also leads to my next defense, because Proto Ultima has some of the blame for why I'm in this godforsaken zone so much. During hyperelectricity, it is possible in some very rare instances to see Proto Ultima flying around the zone and shooting lasers. I've only seen one during hyperelectricity. So far, I have been unsuccessful.
Recording of this on YouTube. You skipped a line.
Shit. I've only seen one recording of this on YouTube and have since made it my life mission to see him in the overworld during hyperelectricity. So far, I've been unsuccessful.
Aww.
But maybe I will have luck soon and record it for myself. Thanks as always, and please visit Azys Law again soon. It is a living museum of Allegan life and questionable research. Were you paid by Big Allegan?
Are you okay?
Yeah, are you okay? Yeah. Well, yeah.
It's nice to like a zone.
And I understand I like your justification. I can definitely understand that it is very rare for someone to see Proto Ultima actually flying around rather than just seeing the fate.
Yeah.
If you do see Proto Ultima, and this is life advice for most experiences, but make sure you're there in the moment and enjoy it, rather than fumbling to try and record it and miss the whole thing.
Yeah, go on.
Oh, I was just going to say, congratulations on being technically correct, the best kind of correct. Because when I was talking about the weather conditions and I only mentioned 3, I was talking about the regular weather conditions.
Yeah.
But you are right. There is a 4th one that occurs like outside of the regular weather cycle.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. Since this wasn't much of a question, what's your Azys Law in 14? Is there a zone you prefer more than any other where you can like spend more time than? Is there a zone you're obsessed about?
It's not obsessed about.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be any more, but like at any point, I guess, in your time with 14.
I'm trying to think. I don't know.
think the issue, a lot of the zones have the game doesn't do enough in its own world building within zones. If you know what I mean, like let's say Western Highlands has that the crazy dragon that's strung up and the weird architecture and all. Like some of it's explained, like Gogan Mill or whatever. And then there's little things you can find, and it's more frustrating to find little things that aren't explained than it would be for them just to non-exist.
Right.
It's like, I mean, it's cool, and you can try and come up with stuff yourself, but it's like...
Which ones are you thinking of specifically?
I'm mostly thinking about that chained up frozen dragon.
Okay, the one in...
I don't know what it's
there
for.
was a lore explanation for
There
that.
might be, but I don't know what it is off the top of my head.
I think there is
okay.
a side quest maybe that explains that. I don't remember.
I don't remember. It's a long time since I finished that zone side quest.
Yeah.
I think I only really like feel at home and wander around in the Realm Reborn zone still.
Yeah, same.
The rest of them is just for one expansion.
I used to have that one spot that overlooks Wondrous Palace in Outer Lenosha.
That's a nice one.
I used to sit when I was working. I used to just sit there and have the ambience on, and I think
It looks like Wanderer's Palace.
yeah, it's in Outer Lenosha, I think. And you go, there's like a little ledge, little cliff, like the ruins outside of Wondrous Palace. You know, where you can overlook Iron. What's it called? That lake. You know, you can. There's a
Camp Bronze Lake.
Bronze Lake.
Yeah.
Or Bronze Lake.
yeah. There's the
one with the two sides where there's
a place you can go in Outer. Oh fuck! I always mix them up. Outer is the one that's like with the floating city of Nim, right?
Yes, that's Outer Lenosha, and Upper Lenosha is the one with
Yeah, I think maybe it's
Upper
in Upper
Lenosha is the one that
Lenosha,
is.
where you can go up onto like a ledge, and then you can look.
Okay,
down
I
on
understand that.
I
See,
think
that's what I was confused
sure.
about because it is confusing that Upper Lenosha is the one that is further down in terms of altitude, but Outer Lenosha is the one that's further away from from Limsa Lominsa.
Yeah, I think we even like back when this podcast used to have a gimmick in the background where it showed it was just a full like almost live. It wasn't a live view; it was a recording of a full day-night cycle in a zone, and I'm pretty sure that was one of them.
Taxing.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, it's a big file.
Yes, it was. With ambience too, which was an odd choice, but yeah. Anyway, there you go. If you go back and look at old episodes, it might be there.
See if you can find it.
I don't
think
remember.
Limsa was also one.
Well,
I think
Limsa was the
had a
start.
day
Yeah,
night.
that's how we started it. It was a shot of Limsa. I think it was even Limsa 1.0 at some point, maybe even. I don't remember.
Wow.
Yes. Anyway.
Speaking of the background, you'll be changing that soon.
Yes, new
2
season
months'
soon.
time.
Looking
Oh my
forward to it.
God,
I
yeah,
love
you're
the
right.
changing color.
Well,
and
actually, I
background.
don't know if you've noticed, but I already have changed the background.
I did notice. I don't want to say I did notice, but when I looked
Something
at it
felt
just
wrong.
now,
Yeah,
I
you're
noticed
like, wait,
it was
hold on.
Shaloni, and I was thinking, I don't remember it being Shaloni.
No, it wasn't.
I thought it has changed. If it's changed in the last couple of weeks, I think I noticed. But if it's been longer than that, then I've already noticed recently that something felt
It
wrong.
changed
But I didn't know.
a month and a half ago, I think, is when I changed it.
I might have noticed
So it
it
wasn't
late.
that long
but-
ago.
No.
Yeah, it just but it's
yeah.
more the color change I like.
Yeah. I think maybe next time we'll change the color of the borders. I'm not sure.
That would be nice.
We also
See, just
usually
play
change
around,
the
see
tint
what
of the
this-
background. The tint now
Yeah.
is. I don't think there is a tint actually. It might just be neutral, because Shaloni is like orangey. So, yeah.
To quickly answer your question, I would say the place that I'm still hanging around, even though it's not relevant anymore, is Old Charlian. It's like, I think this is the first expansion I haven't changed my return point
Okay.
from the previous one. I just find Old Charlian more homey and also more centralized than Tuliolal, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Tuliolal, I think, is too far away from everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, Charlian feels like a proper hub, like an actual town. So it's a nice one.
Yeah.
And if I want to save money, which I am want to do for no reason at all, you can get to both Tuliolal and Limsa Lominsa from Old Charlian.
Okay. Yeah.
It's
nice to
free
change your
to get to
home points.
Tuliolal. It's 300 gil to get to Limsa Lominsa.
Okay. That's pretty
You'd
good.
think it'd be...
The other
You'd
way around.
think that well, no, not even the other way around. I think you'd expect both of them to cost money.
Yeah. Yeah. True.
My home point's still Uldar.
Is it now? Oh God.
Yeah, I've never updated it.
That's fair.
Yeah. I always change it every expansion usually.
What's your free teleport location?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I think
maybe Limsa.
I think my free teleport is.
Although
Solution
that
9
feels
right?
illogical now with
What's your
Uldar
solo
and-
kill?
Solution 9. I think it's Solution.
Oh, really?
Oh, I
Mine
should
is
double
Mordona.
check that.
9. Yeah.
Or maybe Mordona is a good one too. I can't remember what mine is. I'll have to check.
I normally have the discounted one. The later, like the most recent endgame hub, will be one of my discounted ones.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. I don't really often change them.
I don't think I've changed my discounted ones ever. I think they're still the same. They're probably Limsa, Ul'dah, and Gridania.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I have none of the original city states as any of my cheap teleports.
Aww.
Well, I don't really
have the
think
gold
about
saucer.
He's left home. He's left
I
home.
have the gold saucer as my discount teleport because you can get to all of the city states from the gold saucer, and you can get to Ul'dah for free.
Yeah. I always stock up
guy.
on like free the free teleport vouchers and like set the limit so that I
That's
barely
fair.
ever have to think about the cost.
I have that too.
Yeah.
I've got loads of free teleport vouchers that I don't use.
Set them to auto use.
wish-
It's so easy.
Set it to auto user, yeah.
I don't want to use anything. He doesn't want. Oh God. Mail is like horde somewhere in the
It's going to be
horde.
a joke for you when finally I can use 400 in the end game when the game's shutting down in the
Yeah.
10 years time.
Yes. You got me there. Okay. Yeah, it's been a long time since I remember a long time ago I spoke about I used to do this like walk through all the A Realm Reborn zones. Do you remember me talking about this?
Yeah.
I used to do it very often.
Yes.
Haven't done it in years. I feel like maybe I should now. With the graphics
think you
update,
should.
it probably would be it's very
The best thing to do
therapeutic.
is to turn off music and just
Yeah,
enjoy
I
the
always do.
ambience.
Yeah.
The shroud,
Maybe.
the central shroud is the best shroud zone as well. That's just
And maybe
So
when
nice.
you go do that, hang around one of the city states and wait for someone to come and approach you to talk about bed stuff, and then take them on a tour.
Yeah.
Astrid can't hurt you anymore.
Yeah. You did that when we got the graphics upgrade? Apparently I already
Apparently
did.
Someone knows your life better than
Someone
you.
knows my life better than me, I guess. I guess I'd already Well, I guess I don't have to do it then. I already did. Okay.
Well, it's been a year anyway, so
Yeah.
you can do it if you want.
We'll see. Okay. Let's
Just get some help.
that is not the
Yes.
same. Flying around to check the changes and going on a stroll are two different
the
things.
relaxing stroll is different.
Yeah, remember, I do RP walk and walk through the zone. It takes hours. Okay. Anyways.
Looking forward to your rebuttal, Innes Gwendolyn.
Yeah. Okay. We can probably do the second MogMail as well because we don't really have.
We absolutely can.
Yeah. Okay.
I just checked the time and schedule and packed show notes. Yeah, I just think we can squeeze it in.
Yeah. Send us MogMail at speakersofthev.com/MogMail. We are going to cover the live letter
please.
next week, so obviously we won't be able to read it then.
I was going to say.
But
Exactly.
I will not
if you
discourage you
have
from
anything-
sending because I'm going to be a hundy with you right now. This is the last MogMail in our bag that we're about to read.
Ever.
We are
This is the
burning
last
up
MogMail ever,
the
potentially.
last MogMail that we have. Okay, so here it is.
If you don't send in MogMail, the Moogle will be out of a job. And do you know what happens to Moogles without jobs?
Yeah,
They're skinned for their fur.
yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Yeah,
I mean, don't send speculation about the live letter because we definitely won't get to it before the live letter. But send us about it, pretty much anything else.
and then after the
On
live letter,
Friday,
relevant.
you can
during the
send
live
us-
letter, or when it's send us loads of stuff after the live letter.
Yeah. Okay, and then last MogMail in our bag is from Vrohan Tia, or Verohan Tia from Phoenix. Hello, speakers. Two
Neither
things.
of those are how I would pronounce that.
Verohane.
But
V.
Ruhan?
Ruhane.
why do you say?
Vruhan.
Yeah, I would say Ruhane.
Veruhane Tia.
Vruhane.
This is not a name in a language I
Send
understand.
us
Send us a
Send
MogMail
us a
explaining how to.
MogMail with how. Send us a pronunciation.
back to
guide.
us.
Yeah, come back to us with that. I call him.
MogMail's turned into Mog Pen Pals.
Yeah, from Phoenix. Hello, speakers. Two things. One, with how hardy the Mandervilles one source are. Huh? Hold on. I'm having a brain. I'm having
On the
I'm having a
source?
stroke. With how
I
hard
assume it means on the source.
Oh, on the source are. How likely is it that the shard equivalents are close to that? Did they maybe make it and are now floating around the in-between of the shards? 2. With the beavers appearing again, I have to ask if they might be the scariest things in 14. You battle gods, demons, and what else? But the unknown, not the mob, scares me the most. So how scary do you find the Beavers?
Ugh.
All right.
Well, first, I'm trying to remember the Manderville storyline from Endwalker. Was it in the? I can't remember in the end if it was like proven or debunked that the Mandervilles were like
I think it was
alien
debunked.
DNA.
It was
The
debunked.
whole point was
ultimately.
there was the whole the Mandervillian people, and then it turned out it was nonsense in the end, didn't it?
Yeah, I think it was.
Which was a little disappointing because it was quite a funny little like.
It was an intriguing plotline, but I think that's too big of a change.
Yes. No. Okay. Thank you, chat. So they were originally aliens, but then the bloodline broke.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's no alien DNA in
Remaining,
our
sadly.
Mandervilles.
Okay. The
Although when did that break happen? Are there even? We don't know any Manderville shard equivalents. Which
No.
do you know what? That's good, because they've massively overdo the all your shard equivalents are living the
Can I
exact
say-
same life as you.
You're saying that. Do you not remember Hardy Boiled?
oh yeah, shit! Already forgot, Mela. You already forgot that. That's all exactly what. we have.
That's true.
Yeah.
But is Hardy Boiled separate yet? We don't know that.
I think Hardy Boiled is just the.
I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be a shard.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be a shard, but it's also possible that something happened. Hildebrand got trapped in, and 30 years
I mean,
later,
a lot of he's done a lot of weird
changed
shit.
a lot in
But I
the
don't.
past
Think,
30 years.
I don't think so.
What? Hildebrand is also there.
Yeah. I don't know how he can meet himself.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
No, that's true.
No, I'm sorry, Mela, but that is a
No,
fact.
yeah,
They've done it
there's
again.
no way of getting around it. They've done it again.
again. I think, but with Hardy Boiled, I think that's. I mean, that's fine because that's a wacky storyline.
Yeah.
Anyway,
They're very
so-
different people.
yeah, that's
The
it.
only
I
thing,
mean,
no,
well-
it does. I do think it does support what Brahane is saying, in that I do think that Hardy Boiled is about as like built, I guess, as other Mandervilles.
It seems that way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, if they're going to just do it for everyone, then I'll look forward to meeting other Julians of the different
Well, see,
worlds.
I think I agree with Mela on this. Like, don't just do all the I don't want to re-meet all the characters as different shard people.
They generally tend to only do it with comedy characters.
Yeah.
They do,
Like Geralt-
which is
Geralt and
fine.
Rowena.
They're fine, like NPCs, quote unquote. Like that's fine. I don't really mind
Yeah.
that. But I don't
The
want to
only
meet
the only major shard that I can recall us meeting is Ardbert.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, but he's very important.
It-
But
Yeah. Because otherwise,
like all of the Scions went to the first and were them on the their souls on the first, which is very different than if we had. Thankfully, we didn't meet equivalents of them on the first, which would have been horrendous.
yeah.
Well, they were probably wiped out, unfortunately.
Yes, probably.
I suspect
God.
a lot of people on the first.
Thank God.
Well, can you imagine how awful it would have been? You stole them, it's you stole them, and Thancred meets Thancred. It's such a. It's fine for the funny characters, but it is a weak way of doing it.
We have watched like a lot of Star Trek on Thursdays, and there's one thing that is very polarizing when we watch that show, and that is whenever they deal with like mirror universes, because then we have to meet the character, and they're always like, "Oh, I'm evil. I'm the evil.
Yeah, they're like the sexy evil version.
I'm horny, sexy evil." Like it's always one of those. It gets old
It's
fast.
a weird thing.
Yeah.
But they're always in a similar position, which is my issue with it. Why can't? Why is Hardy Boiled
Always
also
the
an
same.
inspector? Why wouldn't he be? Why isn't he like
Hardy Boiled is a detective. Thank you.
a detective and an inspector? Are very
a
similar
private
paths
eye.
in life. Yeah. Why
Well,
couldn't
if
he have
they
been a
have-
chef?
If they have similar, like the soul we know can have memory etched very deeply upon it, such that like it can pass through to later generations. So that's very possibly what happened.
That's true.
There is
Yeah.
there's an inquisitive aspect to the Manderville soul that pushes them towards investigative endeavors.
Right.
If we get like a soul fate, like analyzing expansion, where we now know everyone's soul fates, and oh my god.
Well, I don't necessarily know if it will always be relevant. And one thing we also know is that like souls, despite while they may be similar, don't necessarily appear in the same place on each world. Like the trolley people on the first are on our equivalent of Eorzea, whereas in our world they're on Taral.
Right. Yeah.
That's one that's done well. Even though they are doing similar work, it's still like in a different genre. One's like public transport, one's industrial. And it's like it took a little while to notice that they were the same people, which is nice. I liked the way they did it.
Did it take you? It didn't take me very long to notice.
That was the point, though, wasn't it? Because then it did that flashbacky thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you know, it was like, that's cute, you know.
Yeah. With the Beavers, let's move on to the Beavers.
I so agree with you, Rohan. Beavers are terrifying, and I don't understand them. I have so many questions about beavers that I would love to explore one day in this game. That they are some sort of mysterious entity that can like turn other things into beavers, but you never why have we? It's almost impossible to research how they do this, because every time someone tries to learn about beavers, like why don't we learn more about beavers? Because we're like the only person that understands the true terror of them.
I wish they weren't beavers.
It was rough, but yes, yeah. No,
what do you mean?
No. I wanted to be quiet so we could get like all of that clean for the sound. Yeah. No, I agree. The scariest thing about the animal, the beaver, in 14 is that it has no tail.
Yes, that is true. That is weird.
That's not the scariest thing.
There's
a lot of creatures in. They're like some sort of symbiote that turns other things into itself.
That is.
They're kind of like werewolves or something, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yes.
They are.
But we don't know how it happens.
That is, yeah. But they exist within like the Fey realm, and they turn people into leaf.
The Fey realm. At some point, they came to our shard, and I don't know how. A Sharlayan found one, and then they brought them to the new world. The world is doomed.
The world may be doomed. Yeah. Do you think that's the trouble? This is why they did Elpis they should have done more with Elpis. Where's the beaver lore? How did the Elpisian scientists create the beaver?
There was a beaver quest in Elpis.
Does it explain them well?
No.
There you go.
What happens is, if I'm remembering this quest correctly, he created a pixie, but then when you bring it back a beaver, and he's like, "Oh no, tell no one of this," and then he leaves, and that's pretty much the end of the quest.
Okay.
And you're left with so many mysteries.
So he accidentally created the world's most destructive werewolf creature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we don't know what happened to them since. I mean, yeah, that's all the lore we have.
That is all the lore we have.
Yeah.
I mean, even in the lore book, it's specifically scratched out with blood.
Yeah.
As to what
true,
they are.
Yeah.
I like that though. It's like a creepypasta almost.
Do they even?
It is.
Do they even like do the thing with the trees? Do they gnaw at trees?
The leafmen? Oh
no, the beavers. Do they do beaver things, or do
logs?
or are they?
We have no concept.
We don't know anything about their society.
Are they false beavers? They're false.
My theory would be that they're separated into like the families, like vampires or something. They have like a hierarchy of the beaver lord.
Yeah,
and then they're sub beavers, and they're going out to destroy the world, like Yogi says.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like a really a potential world ender.
Can you imagine that? What Final Fantasy XIV?
That's why
Beaver. Beavers of Ireland.
I don't think we'll get this, but I've been wanting for a while, like a member of the Arcadion to take on the soul of a beaver.
That would be interesting.
Okay,
yeah. Because that would be scary. Maybe the last one, because they're the most powerful.
Mm-hmm. That would be cool.
Also, Beavers of Highland is my Tumblr blog.
Okay, I see.
I think
Don't go there.
I think the I think the final boss of the Arcadian will be a behemoth because that's what the logo is styled after.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I'm over people claiming that Behemoth's strong. That bitch was level 50. Like,
Okay, dude.
we defeated him so
He can
easily.
summon
he
a
wasn't
fucking
even.
meteor, dude.
We've killed every version of Behemoth
That's true.
so many times now. He's like the weakest enemy now.
You're right, unfortunately. Okay, sorry. Sorry.
They could do it as a floor 11 Yogi, though. There could be other ones that are, you know.
I have to show this. What does this mean? Hold on. Let me.
What are you reading? I'm looking up the page on Beavers in the law book.
Hold on.
I'm on a page about Beavers too.
There's a message that just showed up on my device that says Speakers Network went live. It's a Discord thing, and there's just one button that I can press that just says "Yay!" What happens if I press it? Do you think I'll reply in the Discord channel with "Yay"?
Maybe.
I'm pressing it. Oh my god, it's opening Discord.
In which channel?
Oh my god, please say you posted "Yay."
Do you might want to do a massive clap?
Did it happen? I'm sorry for doing this. I've pressed "Yay" on the. It should be in the live channel. Let me press "Yay" again.
Oh,
Yay.
in live. Oh yeah, you said yay. You said yay.
Why? Why is that a feature?
That's useful.
That's useful, yeah.
Yay! Okay, anyway.
Let me quickly just read the giant beaver entry.
Yeah, alright, sure.
Giant now.
Well, yeah, that's what it's referred to in the law book. A mysterious being that appeared at Faisal Iran. Whatever may be the truth of its identity, some mysteries in the world are better left unsolved. Or so the faint of heart might say. Others, however, would risk life, limb, and more in pursuit of beaver-related revelations. And one such intrepid naturalist has lived to tell the terrifying tale in his memoirs, revealing that this creature, and then it's covered in blood.
There you go.
Oh god.
There you go.
He found out too much.
Yep.
Yeah, I know.
I think they're the kind of side content in this game that is very, very like. It's nice to have that slow burn, creepy kind, like Edda or whatever she's called. You know
Edda.
That series.
Yeah.
Because she appears as a ghost in Gridania.
She does appear. She does, and in more than Gridania, I think she can appear in other places. I think she can appear in Limsa. Do you think that the existence of beavers is predicated on their, like, if you discover their true knowledge, like, beaver kind becomes mimetic, so that, like, if your mind comprehends what it is what the existence of beaver is, you instantly become beaver.
Maybe no, because we've encountered them and nothing's happened to us.
True.
Yeah, but maybe we're protecting ourselves.
Do you think the Hydelins protects?
Maybe we understand the dangers, so like we refuse to It's like it's Lovecraftian in a sense that like we're shielding ourselves from fully comprehending the existence of beaver, so as to prevent us from taking the transformation that others have.
Do you think just like the Hydelin is like the crust of Hydelin is 1 inch and below that is just a cosmic beaver, just incomprehensible?
Is that the sound that's underneath Moderna?
Yes! Next time we go there, we're like, this sounds like the skittering noise of a bever.
Okay.
And it's the only one with a tail.
We've had enough beaver talk for today. This conversation will continue on Mela's Tumblr blog, Beavers of Hydelin.
Beavers of Hydelin.
Where I'm sure they'll be there and learn more about beavers. All right. We're going to move on to our great discussion where we'll talk about patch 7.4. Right. 7.4 is still a ways away, but we can start speculating even before
live
the
letter next
live
week.
letter. Yeah, so we're going to talk about what the live letter will probably reveal.
It's hard to speculate once you start to know what's in it.
Yeah, exactly. I want to talk about one thing first, which is not what's in 7.4, but actually the date in which it will release, because now we can surmise when the patch will come out, which is
based on live letter releases.
Yeah, usually live letter, the patch is 2 weeks after a live letter, and if that is true this time as well, that means that the patch will be out on the 16th of December.
Let me see if I was right.
This is
Yeah, I was right.
Yeah, there you
December 16th is where I've speculated it on that based on the previous ones.
Potentially a bad news for Raiders. Because the Savage will be likely out 1 week later, and that will hit the holiday season hard. that would be the 20th. Is that the 23rd?
Raiding on Christmas Eve.
Yeah,
I loved our festive
it would be the 23rd.
raids.
Yeah. So
we used to cry Christmas songs into each other's microphones.
They keep doing this, and I understand that they have to like follow their schedule, I guess, but it's just they do this every time with zero care about the fact that this is a very like most people are not available for Christmas in the West.
Well, the thing is, in the West, we're with our families. We're enjoying Christmas dinner. We're sharing stories. We're having a good time. You'll be, with your family.
Yeah.
But in Japan, they got their fingers in them KFC buckets. They're just chugging down on KFC, sodies. They're playing Final Fantasy 14. They're ready.
Yeah. That's true. It's not the same for them.
Well, in Japan, Christmas is a holiday for like couples.
Yes.
Yeah, couples who play Final Fantasy 14.
And New Year's is a holiday for families.
That's the family one. Yeah.
So that's bad news if you're a Raider. I'm sorry, you're going to have to skip Christmas this year so you can get that raid in. That's fine. There's another Christmas next year.
3 years in a row, Timothy. I just got to put raid.
Your family will be fine. You tell them you're going to play Final Fantasy 14 instead of, visiting grandma or whatever. All right. It's fine. She'll hold on another year.
She might not, guys. See your family. See grandma.
Last chance to see grandma, or
no,
a chance to come in first in the world race.
I mean, is that even a question?
There are so many people. There are a lot of people who would pick the world first race.
Yeah, of course.
That makes me sad. 100%. What do you mean, of course?
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Oh, poor grandma.
Okay. Anyway, we have the 16th is the release date, most likely for patch 7.4.
Which also not just bad for Raiders, but absolutely horrendous for 2026. As we've already...
we've talked.
There was a chance that 7.4 would at least push to January, and that'd at least be 2 patches in an entire year.
Mm-hmm.
But we're only going to get the follow-up patches and then 7.5 and whatever follow-ups. And then 8.0 is January, I think, 27.
Yeah.
Or maybe even February. I don't know. But
I think...
Yeah.
It's going to be... next year is going to be rough, maybe, a little bit. But we'll see. I mean, I think if the pacing is the same as it has been for this particular patch, we might be good. Because I feel like we have enough content to keep...
0.5 is the one that'll be tough.
We have... I mean, this is starting to get into the speculation of content, but based on what we have left for this expansion, it does seem like we'll have a decent amount of like long-term content.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, let's get into that then. What we are expecting is obviously the usual triad: MSQ, dungeons, and trials, and trial.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Then the raid and the Savage raid. Again, 1 week later, so sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry,
we'll
Grandma.
get to know very little. Probably.
Depends.
The end of the Arcadian raid. They'll probably show us the arena. They showed us the arena of...
We'll probably see the first arena and maybe the first boss. Yeah.
M5.
Yeah.
But I imagine because this is the last one, the story's been very mysterious. We're not going to get too much about
the
later stuff.
It will be interesting to see where it goes.
They all have boring names as well, so
Yeah.
we can't gain much from the name.
No,
that's the trouble.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have Unreal. So we the next Unreal. We don't really care much about Unreal here, but I mean it is
not good content. So.
Well, because it depends on them picking good content.
Exactly.
I cared when it was Suzaku, but we never did it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
We
did try once.
Yeah,
we did.
We did. Seiryu they confirmed that to be the last Stormblood Unreal, so it's a Shadowbringers one next probably that will show up in the
Innocence
Unreal.
would be cool. He's a fun fight.
That's a good fight.
Well, unless they're going to push past the first two.
Have they ever done?
What was the other one
they've
from
done
Innocence? What was the second one?
Yeah, I'm
what was
trying
the
to
other
remember.
one?
Titania.
Oh, Titania. That's
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Titania is relevant again at this point, so
Yeah,
That's true.
that's a pretty good
surprised if
fight.
they go with Titania.
Yeah. So yeah, that's Unreal for PvP. Obviously, Series 10, the usual.
Oh, that's the
Battle
big
Pass
one.
Yeah.
Series 10?
So
10 whole series.
Yeah, there's been 10 series, and season 18 begins.
They'll probably put up another series of rewards up for crystal for trophy crystals.
Yeah. And we're also expecting big fish. We're expecting big fish.
I'm still only easing myself into fishing, so I'm not excited.
I mean,
but for the end
time
game
for you to be
fishes.
catching big fish.
No.
Yeah, for the end game fishes, that's something to get you going.
Yeah.
You know, content for everyone.
I wish I could get into big fish, but the amount of like scheduling you have to do is, I don't have time for that.
No,
at this point in my life, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's the trouble. But I mean, think about that feeling, Georgie, when that PNG pops up and it says, big fish.
Big fish. Yeah.
After months of working for that
green coloured
PNG. Oh, baby.
Yeah.
It's hard to get green coloured deer.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's true.
Okay. I guess the thing that we're probably going to discuss a lot when it comes out, but also today, Raid Planner.
Hey.
This is. They said that this would be released in 7.4. Now, there was no X after that. It did just say 7.4, but that could still mean that it's going to be in point X. But from
7.48.
Yeah, it's going to be like at the very fucking last moment of 7.4. But
Raid Planner is like the Final Fantasy 14 equivalent of the Online Safety Act. Everyone around you is telling you it's a bad idea. You've not really thought about it. You clearly don't have the skills to make it work properly, but you ham-fist it and force it in anyway, and it all goes to shit. So I'm not setting my expectations very high for Raid Planner, but we'll play with it when it comes out.
Yeah, it is. But it's looking to be very clunky and very just exhausting to use.
Yeah. For what as well? In the time it's taken you to do your stupid little Raid Planner, you might as well just have the conversation.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's
if you could have it on while the fight was like happening, to have it on the side of your screen.
Yeah.
Maybe that would be useful.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, if that's an option, I don't know if it is or not. But remember, if it is, that would be nice.
I knew it was dead. I've said this before, but the moment they showed the first time they really showed off the Raid Finder, and they put at the end of the slide features they were considering adding, which was the option to share it with other players. Yeah. What the fuck is the point of it if you can't? And the fact that they went out.
I'm pretty confident there's a save image button.
They oh my god.
And then you share it with your team.
So you
can send it online.
Yeah, and you send it on Discord.
Yeah.
Online.
There's a line button.
Why do you need a share button, Nikhil, when the game has a print screen option already?
Yeah.
Oh, true.
Yeah. It's just they made that without that in mind. Like they made this to be and then they at some point later in the process they're like, should probably be able to share that with other players, huh? Also, wasn't one of the options to be able to open it in a duty as well? Because that's apparently I don't think that was an option that was available.
It's hard to know what your community wants.
Oh, they didn't want this. They didn't want this. I'm pretty sure this is for no one. This content was made for no one. So it'll be interesting to see when it comes out. Maybe they've fixed it a lot. They pushed it back a patch. Maybe they're
pushing it back another patch. And that's what we'll find out on Friday.
Yes. I have no
hope. Just in time for the end of the expansion.
It was just seeing the
and then they say, we've managed to make this work for Heavenswood trials, and we'll be adding new trials each expansion.
You know what would be peak entertainment if this is how it comes out? If it functions the same way the duty recorder works, where they give you 3 or 4 duties at a time that you can use it on, and anything else unavailable.
Yep.
And everyone has to consent to being duty planned.
Yeah, I just love the idea that it'll be like, okay, the raid finder is always going to be 5 expansions behind on select duties. Whoa. Okay. Anyway, good luck, raid planner. You're dead before you were born, but that's just
really
how
looking
it is.
forward to that one anyway. Yeah,
then we have the. I'm assuming this means the cosmic exploration.
Yeah, the third planet.
The third planet.
Yes, another planet.
Yeah,
well, then the second actual planet.
Yes.
I mean, to be fair, if it ended on 2, that would be sad. So yeah, at least have one more.
I think.
No, they're going to have 4. They already confirmed 4.
4 is the goal. So that means.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at that, guys.
Yeah. It
was great. I really enjoyed my time on Faina. Unfortunately, I've been dragged away from it because I've also enjoyed my time in Pilgrim's Traverse, and then also just playing Hades 2. So I've just been busy.
I haven't been to Faina.
Yes.
No.
2 servers, 2 worlds have finished Faina.
Okay.
So,
just in time.
Cactuar and
actually a little bit earlier, I think, than
and
the moon.
And I mentioned it to Mailer. There is an interesting piece of lore that is revealed once Faina is finished on your world, and you can start doing the quests that are there. I won't reveal it now for people that want to discover it for themselves, but there's a little twist about it'll reveal something to you about a character we know.
Interesting.
That's worth. That's worth going there, guys.
I will get to it eventually. I think. I just.
My trouble. I went to the sinus. From whatever the fuck it's called, the moon, and I did the wrap up quest there before you can unlock Faina, and that wrap up quest was so spine-numbingly dull that I actually lost the ability to want to unlock Faina. Just flying around with this fucking rabbit going, I named that. Good.
Oh my god.
Good on you, man. Good on you.
Yeah.
I love the moon. Look at this. I named this after, because it looks like fingers. Brilliant. Good one, rabbit.
I like that. I like hearing about nomenclature.
I mean, it's fun on some of them. Some of them were like good because it had references to other things in Eorzea. But yeah.
Okay, well, there you go. We're
the
getting
moon is for moon people. I overdid the moon at the start.
I told you as well. You're going to burn out on this content. But, oh well, that's how it is. Next is Occult Crescent, the new jobs. I know,
oh yeah, I forgot about that. They were doing
Yeah.
That's exciting. Maybe
give us a good reason to go back in there, because new jobs alone is not enough. There better be an aspect of the relic that actually involves Occult Crescent this time.
Right? Because I don't understand why I would want to go back there. With leveling up your jobs does nothing if there's no goal.
Yeah.
To like, why
leveling
would I want to do that?
Leveling up the Phantom jobs is like it's medium level satisfying.
Mm-hmm.
But if you have the extra stuff, like when we first went in, there was a lot of satisfying stuff because you were gaining normal levels and job levels and coins and gear and loot and stuff. Yep. But now, just as the jobs, it's like,
I am expecting the relic to be centered on Occult Crescent.
It has to be.
Otherwise, they are killing this new content they're adding. The new
I think
jobs.
they'll give us. I think they'll give us 2 options again, like they did with the first phase.
Yeah.
But it has to be very significantly better to do it in
has to be
OC.
better in yeah, for sure. Occult Crescent has to be the primary way to do it. Otherwise, why are you doing this? Like, what is your vision? I don't think
I don't think people will be excited for Northhorn that much if if it's this neglected.
No.
Especially if Northhorn doesn't have a normal mode as well, like an easy mode.
They've confirmed that
they
the
need
second
that.
tower will have a normal mode.
Yeah.
It's unfathomable otherwise.
Yeah. So that's.
I mean, if you're going to, I think they could have gotten away with making it as difficult as it was as the current version is, if it was in any way easier to get into. With the barrier to entry combined with the level of difficulty is the problem.
Yeah.
I think if the barrier to entry was lower and it was the current difficulty it is right now, wouldn't be as bad. Or vice versa. The difficulty internally was lower and the barrier to entry was higher.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe if you could just, queue to go in there.
Yeah.
And you didn't have all these sanguine ciphers and you didn't have a limited number of people. Just queue to go in with a group and do it.
Yeah.
I'm curious if they had the idea for how easy it is to queue into Pilgrim's Traverse at the same time as they were doing this. Because there's only a patch between the two of them. And Pilgrim Traverse is so, welcoming to do as a player. You don't have to... It's the first deep dungeon where you don't have to do it with a fixed party above floor 30.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's they had on the one hand, let's make this content accessible for everyone. And on the other hand, they're like, let's actually make this content just truly inaccessible for almost everyone.
Yeah.
And it's it's just unusual. I don't understand them because they've had the feedback for these Baldessi and Arsenal stuff, which people love. They love it, and that's cool.
We've talked about this before.
Yeah.
It's so confusing that they went backwards from what they did with Castrum Lacus Latoria and Dalriada.
Yeah,
exactly.
It is. Yeah, it is. It's
very strange, but did they say how many jobs? Is it 3? I can't remember if they've said, or if it's just.
Did they give us a number? I don't know if they did.
I feel like there was a graphic where it had question marks with shadows on, but maybe
maybe they did. You might be right.
So there's currently, excluding freelancer, I think there's 12. I think they might be adding. I think they said that they wanted there to be. No, I think they said they wanted there to be 20 in total, 20? So maybe 4 more there.
Okay.
Well, so maybe 4 more now, and then 4 more with the final part. But I couldn't. Maybe they want 24 total. They would make it even.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how many jobs Final Fantasy V has.
I don't remember. No.
But yeah,
that fun. Cannoneer was really enjoyable for farming. I remember that. But
yeah.
I don't know. I think I'm still missing a couple of the ones that you get from the Fates as well.
Yeah.
I have all of them on my main, and I think I might be missing one on. I gave you good luck.
You did give me really good luck, so maybe we should go back in, actually.
Yeah.
Just
okay.
to get that last one if I am missing one.
So that's Occult Crescent. Then we have Variant and Criterion. Probably. I mean, we know there's.
I'm excited about this.
Yeah.
I'm a massive defender of Variant dungeons. Can't speak as much for Criterion, but if they apply the quantum difficulty mechanics to this, I think it would really work and really add to the system.
Yeah. And
now at FanFest, they said Variant dungeons. These motherfuckers better give me one in 7.4 and 7.5.
Yeah, this feels like content that. Are they trying to is this not popular? Is variant dungeon just is the numbers not adding up for them? Is that why they're starting to back out of it?
Can you cast your mind back to 30th of October 2023?
Oof.
When the last one came out?
That is a long time ago.
That's rough, isn't it?
Yeah, that is rough.
That's not acceptable, really.
No.
For what's quite a simple concept.
I think the initial schedule for it was weird as well, because it went 7.1 and 2 patches without it, 7.4, 7.5. That's not how you get people to adopt a new system.
No.
It would have been much better to go for 1 an expansion or like 2 an expansion than to have that weird start and then just ignore it for such a long time.
Yeah.
I think what I've heard people want from Criterion Dungeons is like it to be an alternative way of getting some gear, because as of right now, there's not really a reason to like as a hardcore raider, there's not as much reason to go into Criterion Dungeons, but if like they gave it as like an alternative way to get accessories, that might be worth it or something like that.
Yeah.
They're very afraid of giving alternative gearing methods, and that's strange because their treadmills not very good. So
And I've seen the accessories in this game. It would not take them very much effort to to add some alternate methods of getting them.
No,
that's true.
It doesn't have to. I mean, it would be nice if they were the current eye level, but it would be a good way of gearing alt jobs as well if they let you. I don't know.
I mean, if the regular one gave you like accessories that was at like normal raid level or maybe slightly worse, and then like the Criterion gave you like accessories that were like upgraded tome gear level, that would be fine.
Yeah,
it's bizarre, isn't it? Because the Savage version of this, the clue's in the name.
Yeah.
It's very, very difficult. It's for people who are into Savage raiding.
Yeah.
Why aren't they getting rewarded like a Savage raid? The reward system in this game is very topsy-turvy. It's very like... It's old-fashioned.
Yeah.
It's just... It has to come from the raids. It's the only way you can get it from the raids, and the tome gear has to just be from a currency.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be that way.
They're very set in their like ways with gear and rewards.
It's why people... The formula trademark is a big issue with, recent dissatisfaction in this game.
Yeah.
I'm getting the impression that, I mean, maybe it's just a one-off thing, and I'm jumping to assumptions here. I get the impression that they might be changing their opinion on that, considering that the Monster Hunter weapon, at the very least, is pretty relevant for alt jobs. It's probably one of the easiest ways to gear up your alt jobs right now.
Yeah.
It's the equivalent of getting the first phase. Yeah, it's the equivalent of getting the first phase of the relic.
Yeah.
Which is still relevant.
Yeah.
If you haven't gotten the second phase.
Mm-hmm.
I think I think if they can change their mind on that.
That is...
Because it's not scary getting people to gear up, because, that means they can do more content.
Yeah. I hope,
has different jobs.
I hope that this is them like testing like how they can break the formula with the Monster Hunter weapon, because I was surprised that they went that high with it, but... Because I was almost expecting...
The extreme one's quite a high level.
Yeah, it is. I mean,
I'm surprised that
the relic.
The extreme is relic level.
Yeah,
it's relic level or upgraded tome gear. It's only lower than the Savage weapon.
Yeah. So that's very, very, very good.
Yeah. So hopefully that's maybe I don't know. They need to figure out.
Yeah.
The thing is,
they need to figure out reasons to go into places.
The weird thing is that the Criterion and Variant dungeon. When they were presenting the next Variant dungeon, was that also not the same live letter where he talked about the loot thing being like
a 1.5 times rewards?
Yeah, I think it
Probably.
was. And we thought immediately that they're finally fixing the Variant dungeons.
That sounds very familiar. Yeah.
But this is the first patch run we've seen a market increase in rewards from content like the deep dungeon, monsters and stuff.
Yeah.
And so maybe
I feel like the first
from this.
I feel like the first little insight into that would have been I think actually Cosmic Exploration. It's a shame it didn't apply as much to Occult Crescent.
Right. Right.
Cosmic did have good. Yeah, Cosmic had a lot of rewards. I mean, it had new dies, mounts, pets,
Had gacha.
everything. So
Gotcha.
it had gacha.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although Kupo of Fortune.
I prefer the gacha.
Kupo of Fortune is not as exciting.
No.
Not as
I mean, like,
exciting, but it was gacha.
If you could play the roulette or get a scratch card at a casino, everyone would choose to play the roulette.
That's so
Yeah,
true,
that
especially
is
if it had such bright neon colors.
Yeah.
Oh,
Exactly. It's so cleverly designed. It's designed for that. It's the same way that slot machines work for the elderly.
oh,
Yeah.
that'll be us soon.
Okay.
It's already you.
We have there's more stuff that we're expecting, but probably won't happen. It won't happen in this one.
I've seen you play Blueprints.
We know that Beastmaster will not be out until 7.5.
More or less confirmed that for 7.5.
However,
not 4. Yeah.
that doesn't mean he can't like tease it now. But I don't know if that makes any sense in part
Also,
1. Maybe in part 2.
If we're getting Beastmaster in 7.5, this is pretty much the last chance we have at a Blue Mage update this expansion. So I really hope we get Blue Mage in 7.4.
Yes.
I can't wait for it. I'll give you one mass carnival fight.
Yeah.
Shut up.
True.
If Blue Mage does come this patch and we do get Beastmaster in 7.5, that is a decent amount of like long-term content for people to work on gradually until the next expansion.
Yeah.
Because not everyone will do all of it
yeah.
as soon as it comes out.
Yeah.
They hopefully will.
Beastmaster especially if it starts from level 1, just like Blue Mage.
That they would make a massive mistake starting Beastmaster and not at level 1. That'd be a huge mistake. And it better be good. I'm really worried about Beastmaster now.
Why?
I'm worried it'll be just Blue Mage 2.
Yeah. Well, Yeah, I don't know. We have never had another. There's never been another limited job in this game. So
No,
I don't know.
I mean, there's so much good they could do with it.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, I don't even know if I necessarily care about the gameplay. All I want to do is to be able to get lore about, like, overworld mobs. And if it does that in some manner, I'll be at least a little satisfied.
But
if we get bestiary with it, that'd be really nice.
Beastmaster has the potential to be such a fun class, and it's right there.
Yeah.
And
there's so many ways they could do it.
And I hope that this will set the precedence for like the next, like this will be the precedence for like a limited jobs in the
how
future.
they'll do them.
Because if they can all be like very different, like they have their own systems, they don't have to like, you know, piggyback off the other like it doesn't have to follow like a set recipe. Perfect. If this is like gonna be like its own, but if it's gonna look like, oh, you have to learn. I mean, I guess it'll be the same when you think about it. I don't want to talk about Beastmaster because the more I do, the more the game system starts tearing it apart for me.
I do think you'll have to. I mean, it's not learning. You'll have to collect the beasts somehow.
Yeah, that's
but do you collect them all though, or is it like you go and like tame a crab, and now your hotbar is crab abilities?
Yeah, see, that's what I'm afraid of.
But then
I don't want that because
that could be fun. Though.
I want you to summon that creature to fight for you.
Oh, yeah, that's what I mean. That's what Mail is saying. If each individual creature has its own hotbar, he didn't say like just one button that was crab.
No.
You summon crab, and then you've got.
Here's how I imagine.
Crab bar.
I'm gonna monkey's paw and destroy this.
Okay.
You capture an animal. Skills added to your skill book. You can put these on your bar now, and now when you press it, the crab will appear like briefly to do the attack.
That's Blue Mage. I don't like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's not what we want.
That's what I fear. What I want.
I want the crab is out with you.
Yeah.
Yes, I want you to be controlling one animal at a time.
Yeah, same.
Or even better, you shapeshift into a crab. God, imagine that.
No, well,
that's not Beastmaster.
That's not very.
That's a druid.
Yeah,
that's true. That's druid.
Yeah,
that'd be fun though. But I don't mind the idea of them doing.
In this game.
I would love a druid too,
but not as a limited job.
No.
But they could do like. Some people are very against the Pokemon battles idea, and in the modern climate of Nintendo, that's fair.
Yeah.
But it would be very different from Blue Mage, at least. Like, it would be a very different gameplay experience. So I wouldn't be against
not the issue with Pokemon.
No.
I would be intrigued with that.
Yeah,
I'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens. I just hope
scared.
I hope it's not what I said, because I have a feeling it might be. But we'll see.
You what? Little glowing crab as you do water splash.
It'll just appear as like for the skill. Yeah. Okay. There's also obviously housing.
Maybe. No confirmations.
Yeah, we don't know about that one. The housing update that keeps eluding us for some reason. Where are the slots, Yoshi P? And I feel like, why is he so coy about the housing system? It's maybe it's because he's like feeling.
When
the
are we
pressure.
going to be able to? When are we going to start to be able to transform the size of the insides of our houses?
Yeah. That's not difficult.
Yeah. When will we be able to like move house and have it paste the interior?
That's also.
See, I'm not even thinking about that because I haven't even mentioned that.
No, but they should. I mean,
that would require is some.
The issue is
networking. Like they'd have to store the data, copy it into a new area. I mean, it's not hard.
Would they?
The issue there,
I don't know.
Yeah, I think they would.
It's just.
I think some of the issue there is that, like, for some bizarre reason, they have made the internals of the houses all separate and different. But if they make it so that you can change what the inside of your house looks like, which is what they're planning on doing, maybe they will make it so that you can just immediately transfer the insides to another place.
I just think that if you buy
if you move from Gridania to Limsa,
yeah,
they're slightly.
But if you move from a large house to another large house, the only thing that changes in the interior are the windows and like the beams and the like. But they do actually have different, like. But there's not like
modeling.
There's not like a server that's called Gridania housing, and like it's all you move house, it's still in the same place. You just change the interior briefly because you.
No, I think that they actually have every house as a separate instance server running, and then the owner changes.
I see.
You have to change the owner.
I think there's a lot of bullshit behind the housing system that makes it like an absolute nightmare for them to work with. I mean,
nightmares
part of the reason
can be resolved if you put in the effort.
The part of the reason the World of Warcraft one looks so good is because they started making their housing system like more than 10 years after ours.
Yeah, that's true. But
we have competition now, so you should has to put some effort in there.
It needs to.
The positive.
Our housing system has been rotting away without very few updates. When we get updates, they're just going to be like, oh, introducing furnishing colors, introducing preview items, but they're like just like single things that we get. Like there's not like a big we don't get like anything.
Yeah.
Like that quality of life are very rare in housing, and I wish there was more of that in house, especially since Yoshi P is like he talked a lot about like wanting 14 to be like a social game. Remember that? Like where a lot of focus on the social aspect and housing.
That was Parasols.
Oh, my bad. The parasols.
He added parasols.
I just hope that maybe the silence on housing is because they are cooking. That's what I'm hoping.
They saw what another company was able to do with their 25-year-old game, had a panic attack, and now they're just like, what do we do?
Maybe a little bit of that too. There might be some of that too, but I hope that's I hope that's a good thing that they.
I mean, I really hope so.
Because
it looks. I mean, it's getting worrying.
I mean, housing is not like a fucking game.
The sad part about WoW's housing is that a really large part of their player base doesn't give a shit about it.
Yeah, that's the.
It's not what they want.
Yeah, they're like, what the fuck?
But at least Blizzard does it.
They don't know how spoiled they are. If everything that has been announced,
if it's as good as it looks,
yes.
Because we really, really like housing because our game doesn't have actual content in it. So we have to, live in our houses, guys. Just kidding. But, it's a shame ours is so bad.
Right.
We can't scale our furniture.
The fact that
it can't be that hard. It can't be.
Not being able to put things on surfaces is perhaps the like the fact that you have to like use all kinds of glitching to get furniture to be exactly where they need to be. You should be able to put everything on everything in the house. Just why have that as a weird...
Why can't we do these things?
Yeah, why these
If I want a floating table, I should be allowed one.
Yeah.
It's not that big a deal.
It doesn't matter. We have...
Don't talk to me about my immersion when you have fucking motorbikes and cars.
Yes, and a giant high-res cat. You know, like this isn't...
Yeah, a massive high-res cat and a futuristic city in the same continent as a fucking tribe of bird people.
So don't fucking talk to me about my flying table. You know,
they didn't come from the same continent, Mailer.
God.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Same
I think. There is talk of Yoshi P did mention there is something going on with housing because he did talk about.
There's something going on
before.
behind the scenes.
I think they might be cooking a little. I just hope it's good shit.
FanFest is when he will show everything.
Probably.
I can understand him not wanting to talk about things that they can't guarantee.
Right.
Because that's just going to piss people off more.
Yeah. And he does that a lot already, so don't go for the big one.
We are...
Exactly, that's my point.
Yeah.
We are... I mean, he did confirm the TARDIS interiors, right? Like bigger on the inside.
Yes,
I think he's taught. Yeah.
So we have that, and
that's a big update for people.
Yeah.
He's confirmed it, and he already showed one of the different interiors that you will be able to get.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. The
TARDIS
interiors.
is great because, to be honest, the exterior, I like the cottage exterior and the medium house exterior.
Yeah.
I think the mansions for like a single person are vulgar, really.
It does look a little
too big.
Yeah, I agree.
So I would be okay having a mansion inside a cottage.
I also have to say, sometimes mansion gets the worst of the skins.
That's true too. Yeah.
I don't
cottage gets the best.
I mean, personally, I don't want the inside of my house to be a mansion size. It's too big.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
I think normal house, just normal.
Medium house is good, but cottage with like a really
medium
high...
is the perfect.
Yeah, medium's good, but if you had cottage but with like 800 item slots, you could do an amazing build.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think you can do pretty good cottages with the item slot count you have now. So I think the improvement will be even better.
Yeah, because that's the fourth thing that we're waiting for. Is
the issue with the issue with the larger house sizes, particularly the mansion size internals, is that you have too few housing slots for the size that they give you.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yes, that's true. So hopefully we'll hear more about that, but we don't know if he's going to talk about it. And if it is, I'm maybe expecting it in part 2. Remember that part 1 is usually where they just give you like the very, very like surface level stuff, and then they go more in depth in part 2, which will be a couple of weeks later.
This will be our last chance. Where do you think, or what do you think the dungeon and trial will be? Absolutely no idea where we're going. No. So just your imagination can run wild.
That's difficult. I know
it's difficult.
We ended at like such strange. Okay.
A 2-part trial series.
No, that would be sad.
No, they won't do that.
We might be going to like a dungeon that is heading towards like Garlemald or something. Maybe like Ilsebard. Maybe depending on where the story is going.
There's precedence for them doing dungeons in old expansion zones, so we could go anywhere in the world.
Yeah, because now we are officially on the pivot patch, so that's usually when we start to like leave the expansion behind a little.
Is there a problem we need to solve right now? Because the reason we went to Matoya's Relic is so that we could make porksies to cure all of the tempered people.
That's true.
Well, Y'shtola was doing something around shard hopping, and then there's the issue of the key.
Yeah,
I think the key will still be ever present, so I don't think we're just going to shelve that. I think where we go is maybe we could go like on a voyage to the South Sea Isles or something.
Investigation, that's possible. Investigation into the key is very likely because Y'shtola has constantly threatened us with that in the last 3 patches.
Yeah.
So it's one of the few like immediate plot threads that we can address.
Yeah. Yeah.
We
Yeah.
know where it was originally from. I think in North. I think we've been told that. We have Kryle's parent lore on that, where they came from. So it would be strange maybe to go to the South Sea Isles, but we could go there. There could be a dungeon there.
Yeah.
That's probably.
Shale has talked about it further exploring the lab that we explore in 7.3, so there's a possibility that there'll be more to do around there.
That's true as well.
We
Yeah.
could get like a off-limit section or something.
Mm-hmm.
We might be investigating exactly what the purpose of the machinery that they put the key inside of is for.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's also a possibility that the key does get shelved because something more pressing happens in, let's say, like you said, Garlemald or something. Maybe, I don't know, the Guardians are re-establishing themselves as a military.
Yeah, I feel as if those normally happen in the 0.5 patches.
That would be like a very dramatic
usually,
event. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like why we went to go to the Keeper of the Lake or to what's the Maljar place?
Oh.
Pagelthan.
Yeah, Pagelthan.
Yeah, it's like why we went to Pagelthan. Like that's what we're doing there.
Mm-hmm.
That Pagelthan is a sore point.
Yeah. Yes.
It was the second Zelfatol, and that was just upsetting.
It was the second Zelfatol.
Yeah.
Very disappointing.
It was.
Well, no, the burn was the second Zelfatol.
Well, true on any continent, I guess, but Eorzea erasure, I guess, or Eorzea shrinkification.
Yeah. Okay.
Eorzea shrinkification doesn't bother me as much, if only because we have been Eorzea has so many zones already compared to the rest of the world.
Yeah,
that's true. It's true.
Okay, we need to.
I don't know about the trial though.
We've yapped our way to past. Yeah, there is also the last gold saucer. If there's any updates to that, the snowboard.
We'll get to know the name of the patch.
We'll get to know the name of the patch.
The trailer until the next one.
We'll get the patch art. We
might get the art.
They might show us the art, and
do they give us the art? I feel like the art normally comes in the set.
No, I think they gave us the patch art this last time. I think, which is why I said maybe.
It depends on
yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think it does depend on the live letter because sometimes I feel like they just give us the name.
Yeah.
Exciting.
Yep. Okay. Well. That's it then. We've come to the end of the show. Thanks for watching. We'll be back next week, same time, same place. Remember to follow on our socials, SpeakersXIV, twitch.tv/SpeakersXIV, youtube.com/SpeakersXIV, ! Discord and chat if you want to join our Discord server. I did just post yay in the live channel, so that's me doing. That's my community interaction done for the month. And remember to, if you're watching live, posters coming up, and if you're not sticking around for that, we'll see you maybe tomorrow. We'll be playing what's it called? Our
Thieves in a Horror House.
It's like our.
It's called
After Dark.
Dark Hours.
Dark Hours. That's it. We're on a bank heist, and it's haunted. That shit's haunted, yo.
A couple Sikhs.
It's just some scary friend slop tomorrow, so make sure you catch that. All right. See you later, everybody. Take care. Bye.
Bye.